Welcome back to the Tiger Automotive Super Stock Invitational out here at Bridgecity Speedway. I'm Dennis Gallagher along with Clayton Rogelstad. And we're just getting ready here for the feature race of the weekend, Clayton. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, now this is going to be a real test of driver and automobiles, 100 laps. Now we've had our little problems today, I would say, relating to the cars. There's been some problems. There's quite a few of them have had their engines fly apart today. Alec Lashenko, 01, his clutch blew out him. Another one, 39, a very popular car, a very good driver, Brad Cleaver. He broke an axle, was not able to get it repaired. There's 2 or 3 of them that just are not able to get in there.
In the pole position, we have number 96, that's Scott Williams. He's driving a 1984 Monte Carlo. Right alongside him, number 65, Fred Smales, the only Ford on the track today, 1986 Ford Thunderbird. And then number 26 is following as number 3 position. That's Bruce Wilson. And probably the favorite. We got 1 lap to go. Here's our warning lap. Probably the favorite in this race would be number 43, the man out of Regina, Barry Powers, 1985 Pontiac Firebird. What do you think?
Yes. Barry would be the favorite to win this today, and he's got a good start right up in the 2nd row. The flag is up, the green flag is up, they're around, and they're away.
There they go, going in. It's still jumping out to the lead there, number 65. That's Fred Smales in that T-Bird, the only Ford in the track, but then he's going to be pressured by a number 43, Barry Powers from Regina.
It's more of a foregone conclusion that Barry would win this, so I think I talked with Fred earlier, and he said, if I get any pressure for somebody like that, I'm just going to move over there and go by. Well, that's a good idea. But now he can race with the rest of the cars now, and this probably will be the better part of the race. Eventually, these faster ones are expected to be out front, but there's a lot of them here that are within 100, within 100 of a second of each other.
Front there's Barry Powers. He's ahead by at least 2 car lengths, going on 3 now. It's doing it in a hurry. Followed by Terry Palmer out of Calgary in a 1985 Pontiac Firebird. Number 3 position in the Thunderbird, number 65, Fred Smales. But he's getting pressure from number 96, Scott Williams in the Monte Carlo. And here comes Scott now, moving into 3rd position. There he is way out front, Barry Powers, followed by number 44, Terry Palmer from Calgary. These guys got a good, comfortable lead here. I imagine they want to stay out of the pack quite a bit. Well, the pack's going to slow you down, and these guys they're just going to coast.
Now they'll be able to do that now. They know they can get in front and stay there, so they can kind of relax. There's no point of pushing them too much.
As you see, just moved into 3rd position there, number 71, Len Peters. 2nd place, number 44, Terry Palmer. And out front of him, number 43, Barry Powers. Number 65, Fred Smales has dropped back into 5th place. He's getting pressure from Len Carrier. Number 6. And bringing up the tail, number 22 and number 23. That's Garth Hazelhurst and Wade Sandhoff. There's the back again. 5 of them are up in there. Number 22 and number 33. bringing up the tail end. And not far behind the tail comes along number 43, Barry Powers, who's leading this race. And a pack just passed in front of us. Driving number 26 there is Bruce Wilson. That's the 1982 Buick Regal. That's kind of, well, it's got to be one of the older cars in the race, would you say?
The cars that are, pardon me, the cars that are running together there now in the center of this, these cars all time in so close together that they can sit like that, probably go like that, but this race finishes. They're all good drivers. They know each other. They know what they do, and it's a matter of who can stay in the lead.
Well, in the lead right now.
But Len Carrier is doing very well. Len has come through the pack and is setting a very good pace here now. It's going to take 55. Jim Gott will probably eventually get by there. He's that kind of a driver, but it's going to take him a while. He's got to wait for a proper opening.
Yeah, there he goes now, Len Carrier, number 43, our leader. He's already lapped number 33, Wade Sandoff out of Regina. Well, he's way out in front. He's half a track in front. The track seems to have spread out a little bit here now. There's our leader, number 43, Barry Powers out of Regina, and a $50,000 automobile. Looks like he's ready to do some more lapping. He's trying to pick up number 26 here, Bruce Wilson. And he's done it. He's got Wilson. Here comes Powers again. He's just about to lap number 22, Garth Hazelhurst. He's just blowing by everybody out here. Now he's trying to catch up to number 65 in the T-Bird, Fred Smales. There they come along the front. And there he goes. Coming in at corner number 4. There, he's just passed Fred Smales. Now he's looking at lap number 96, Scott Williams. This guy's phenomenal. There isn't many he hasn't lapped yet. Barry Powers is just blowing by everyone. The closest guy to him is number 44, and he's half the track behind. And not only that, number 44, Terry Palmer, he's going to have to lap 4 people just to catch up to him.
Oh yeah.
But it's still early.
This little bunch here now, 6, 64, 55, and 66. They're just about the same speed, and it's a matter of how long can Len Carrier hold that lead. So if any one of those others get by, they'll all go. They're all good cars.
There goes number 65, Fred Smales in that T-Bird. Put on a good showing earlier in the race before this. There's our leader now, number 43, Barry Powers from Regina.
Now Barry Powers is getting into that turn at just around 105, 106 mile an hour. There, this 4 cars going around there right now on your on screen. They are just so close together, and they're going to have a battle like that. Now, if they run for 2 days, they'll sit that close together.
Yeah, they're really battling it out, and that's the only battle we got going there.
They're going by a slower car there now.
Yeah, that'll be number 33, Wade Sandoff from Regina.
Now Len Carrier gets a good lead. They have to work their way by that car that's going slower. Now 64, Dan Shirley, he comes up now to run right behind Len Carrier. And 55, that's Jim Gunn. Very fast car, and he can control that car any place on the track. The only way he's going to take Dan Shirley is to go outside. Now he's got to go outside of him before he can get by. And he'll do it too.
There he goes. Well, it looks like we lost one. Number 22 is having trouble. Garth Hazelhurst.
Oh, there's another.
Well, that's where the stamina of the cars come in.
Len Carrier is doing very well. He's got a nice lead on these cars, and normally Len had a new motor put in his car last night. It was his first time out. I asked him last night what it was like, and he said, well, it just hadn't got any giddy up to it. So now he must have given another shot of oats or barley or something today, because it's running along very nicely. But see, these drivers won't allow another guy enough space to get by there by mistake. They've got to really get out and do it.
There's number 44, Terry Palmer. I believe he's in second place right now. He's just lapped number 65, Fred Snales.
Lap 35. We've covered 35 laps now.
35
coming
laps
into
already.
36 laps. And it hasn't changed much in the last little while, has it?
No, not at all. It's all pretty steady.
Still sitting about the same minutes as they were, and they're all driving nicely now. All of these fellows should finish. It looks like they're all running quick enough, but I'm surprised.
There goes number 44. Number 44, Terry Palmer just went by. Now he's lapped everybody that Barry Powers has lapped. But he's still half the track behind. If you just notice right here, exactly half the track behind.
Well, I know they get paid extra money for leading laps, but I don't know whether they get paid extra money for passing everybody twice. But now these same cars were up to Calgary a week ago, and they penalized some of the faster cars up there. They started at the back of the lineup, and they had to pass everybody twice before they were actually into the race. And some of those cars won it, but I don't know whether he should have been. He's a good driver, and the crowd, they like to see him here. He's a good car. What they eventually plan or hope to do is to get Calgary, Regina cars into racing as much as they are in Saskatoon, and come up with a rule that will satisfy and suit everybody, so that we can hit each other's tracks with identical cars. This way, it's a little unfortunate that it comes out this way, but then it's good racing.
Oh yeah, it's entertaining. Well, there, Barry Powers is just lapping Bruce Wilson again.
See, Trent Gustus has moved into behind Jim Gaunt now, and he was running. Trent was running very strong last night. Now he's giving Jim all he can handle, and this would be for third position. Now Len Carrier would be in third, and it'd be a matter of fourth, and if they can catch up to him.
Well, Barry Powers starting to get caught up in that traffic right in front of us here, and he's slowing down a bit now. Number 44, Terry Palmer, starting to pick up some ground on him here.
Yeah. Well, he's got to race one if he doesn't fool around and lose it. He's riding these fellas pretty tight.
Dan Shirley's giving a little trouble. He's not letting him get around there.
He's just sitting right on his tail. Now that, see on the back straight, look at there. He's within 3 inches of the bumper of that car, and he knows it. He knows exactly where he is. See, he wants to get inside. Dan's not giving him. Yeah, well, he's going to do it. Yep, now he's gone. He's gone through. He's gone past.
Lapped him again.
Past him.
But all that time, that gives Terry Palmer a little bit of chance to catch up.
Third position.
Looks like we've lost number 71, Len Peters. Seems to have something wrong with this car. They'll have a quick look at it.
44 right now.
For the 44th lap, and Len Peters just pulled out of the race. Looks like Barry Powers is starting to pull away again on Terry Palmer, number 44. That's our race, number 1 and 2. Barry Powers and Len Peters. So,
we have just passed the halfway mark on lap 51 right now.
We're on the 51st lap now.
And as they're settled down into steady driving, there's going to be a matter of who can outlap who as far as the race is concerned from here on, because they're spread out now, and there's no battling for ground. They've just got to get up there and strictly drive as hard as they can, because there's money. There's $7,000 up for grabs on this race today, and they're not going to fool around there and take a chance on losing money on this one now. And this is where it shows the best prepared cars for this are the ones that are going to last.
There goes Len Carrier.
Len Carrier has always had a good, steady engine. He put a new one in tonight, but he's easy in a car. He doesn't boot a car around badly to hurt the engine. He drives smoothly. 55, he's on his second engine, but he's another good smooth driver. As much trouble as Guts isn't ahead with 66. Seems to be doing fine, and this is the first challenge for this young lad. He's the youngest man on the track, but it's good experience for him, and he's driving marvelously. Dan Shirley, he's his second year, he's doing well too, and that's what their cars. They build their own car, they build their own engines.
And there's our leader. Barry Powers out of Regina has had really no trouble at all day. Won every race he's been in, and quite handily.
That 26 has been given a blue flag to move over so 44 can go by.
Okay.
That's so they don't have to lose their place on this thing that somebody, without knowing it, block it back. But now there's a quite little battle going here between 66 and 55. That's Trent Gustus. He seems to feel that he's got enough in that car to get by Jim Guns, and I think he's going to make it. His car corners well, but it'll bring him into the money if he can get by. That's lap 60 they're on right now. And Gustus is going to... Munzie don't touch each other. There, he's got by.
Well, they're having quite a jostle there. Number 66 and number 55, Trent Gustus.
He's through and he's away. See you.
Gustus pulling away.
When you get out in the open like that, so you can drive, as they say, your own groove, you can do what you want. Now he's probably going to pull up a lead on 55 on Jim Bond now if he can. See, he's I think then Carrier's actually, he's either in I think he must be about third. But this will give Trent a chance to get up into that area now. Blue flag has been given to car 26 to get...
Give Glenn Carrier a chance to pass.
Let him go through fast.
Fred Smales and that Thunderbird, the only Ford on the track today.
He's just getting right along, isn't he?
Yeah, he's carrying out. Keeping his own pace.
Now Trent.
About as steady as our males today.
Yeah. But Trent is gradually closing that 66, closing the gap on car 6, Glenn Carrier.
Number 64, driven by Dan Shirley. He's got it's an IROC Z Camaro.
Yeah, that's a well-prepared car.
Yeah.
Well-prepared car, but that is he's running on the same engines as he had. The same engine he had last year. Hasn't touched that engine other than changed the spark plug once. They rather they have another engine in preparation. They say, well, we'll wait till this wears out. So if today doesn't wear it out, I don't know. He's kind of racing, but he'll be pretty sure now they'll be dissatisfied. They say, well, let's put that new engine in there now and get this car going. So that's but now there goes Gustus past then Carrier. All right, no, didn't quite make it. But now this will put that'll put Gustus into should be second or third. Third, I guess. Yeah.
Here comes our second place man right here.
44
second. Terry Palmer from Calgary. And here comes our first place man right. There he is there, number 43, Barry Powers.
Lap 74 right now. 75 coming up, and they just got 25 more laps to go, so I would think that it looks like the majority of these fellows will finish that out.
3/4 of the race done.
Yeah.
In first place so far, Barry Powers, number 43. Second place, number 44, Terry Palmer out of Calgary. We've lost one car over there. Looks like the Thunderbird. Number 65, Fred Smales in his 1986 Ford T-Bird. Looks like he's lost it over there. Something. Is that a wheel problem?
I didn't even see that happen. I was looking the other direction. He's still sitting in the car. Of course, he's just spun inside the track a little bit. The back wheels look like they're still on. Now they give him the yellow flag. They've got to get him.
Flag.
That will give the cars
chance to bunch up a bit here.
Time to regroup and get. We'll know. No, there's Fred. He's backing out. He just must have spun out.
Well, this gives us a chance to see who's in first, second, third, and fourth. Of course, we know number 43, Barry Powers from Regina, is in first place. Well, looks like he's running all right. Number 65, Fred Smales. Maybe just spun out and around, come around that corner number 1. Lost control a bit, but he looks like he's running pretty smoothly here now. There's our leader, number 43, Barry Powers from Regina. In second place, number 44, Terry Palmer out of Calgary. Third place, number 66, Trent Gustus. And then in fourth place, number 6, Len Carrier. And number 55, Jim Gaunt in fifth place. So just give him a chance to get things ironed out here. There's our leader, Barry Powers. Boy, this guy's put on a show out here today.
Oh, driving smoothly, but then with all that preparation, a car like that, he should do it, and he's doing what he's expected to do. All these folks come out to win. They didn't come here just to, on another race day, let's go at the track. Everyone in his heart figures, I'm going to go out and win that race today, if it hadn't been for Barry Powers. But we all pretty well knew that he would overshadow the rest of the cars a little bit. Now, they're just going to get...
Charlie Curtin getting things in line.
Car 66 is back again. Fred Smales, he would have lost a lap, I would guess, on that one, though, wouldn't you?
Oh, I imagine 65, Fred Smales.
Yeah, he would have lost a lap on it.
Charlie comes out with the red flag. He's going to get this thing straightened away. He'll use the red flag on these guys.
Yeah. Yeah, 65 will be down a lap. He's on his spin out. Now they're just getting them straightened out. And
old Charlie's giving what for. He's getting them up.
Okay, lead car number 43. That's 46 That's 64. That's 96. That's 44. That's 66. That's 60. And that's 55.
They're just having a restart here now, and it's just with some cars having been lapped. Now, the reason they're sitting still on the track right now is that they have to check with the lap counters and find out, see, there's girls sitting here that count every lap. Now, the flagman is setting these cars off in the position that they are according to the...
and it just keeps their laps down.
Yeah. See, car 26 has been lapped, but the actual...
26 lap cars retain their position.
Yeah.
26, 64, 96, and then 44.
26, 64, then 96. And he's just gonna... Our leader, Barry Powers.
Flagman is on the track getting these without stopping them. It's a difficult job. They don't like to stop their engines. But just a little bit of a problem here now to get this thing straightened out according to the figures. Dan Shirley has come to the pits to ask a little information about a wheel or something, and he'll get back in as soon as the cars come around to him. Well, got them straightened out here the way they wanted, so difficult. These fellows are kind of keyed up, and they know pretty much themselves where they are. See, they're not sorting these out in the actual positions or the order that they are on the lap counters here. They have already passed these cars, like 26, for instance, but they start the race the way it was before the last flag went down, or they put the yellow flag down a while ago.
They're just giving Dan Shirley here a little push here, see if we get that car going.
Yeah, he's not
down in front of us.
He's just having a little starter problem there. This is hard on batteries. The now there's some help coming out to get Dan started. This very often is not the way it's done, but in order that rather than have the guy sit here and not race, they got to get him in his race. He's doing well. But
give him a little push.
Compression on these cars is tremendous and takes a lot of push power, manpower to get them underway. No, they've got to call for a truck. They can't do this by hand. So the rest of the cars are all lined up now waiting, and it was unfortunate that Dan got that car stopped on Dan. He usually is the kind of fellow to keep a car going. He knows what's happening. But they're just going to tool around here and wait till they get Dan started. I think that
somebody's going to give him a
push.
push.
Yeah, one of the cars is going to give him a push if he can get his bumpers to make there. Oh, they're going to give him a try, yeah.
There he goes.
This is the kind of friend. This is friendship. This is what we got in this country. Now the poor tow truck. He's got one lap in now. Does that count for the tow truck? That tow truck count one lap? Don't get any lap money. Well, no. Just said that tow truck doesn't get any lap money. Now Dan is pulling into his position, and they'll get one more lap. The white flag is up. They get one more lap. They'll get speed underway, and when they come around, they will be racing.
Okay, here's the order they're running in right now. Number 43, Barry Powers from Regina's in first place. Number 44, Terry Palmer from Calgary's in second. Third place, number 66, Trent Gustus. Fourth place is Len Carrier. And they're off and running again. And once again, Barry Powers pulling away from the pack quite easily. Looks like we could be having a little bit of a battle between number 44 there, Terry Palmer, number 66, Trent Gustus. And here they come. I don't know, has Palmer lapped Gustus here yet?
I don't really know. No, I don't think so. No.
Oh, we got a battle here for second place.
That's it.
Even with that caution
Well, he's
flag.
in there.
Hey?
He just took him.
He caught him. He passed him. Number 66 pulled out on number 44. That's Trent Gustus.
Oh, there's a spin out.
And they lost it over here on turn number 3. Number 26, Bruce Wilson. Well, that was a near collision. Len Carrier went off the track a little bit, but he's back in the running. And he's still sitting out there. They may have to pull out the yellow flag for this.
Bruce has been lapped. Car 26 has been lapped.
He's been lapped, I think he's been lapped a number of times.
He's just going to take, he's not going to gamble and pull down there. He'll wait, there's a big hole.
If nothing else, he's the one that gave number 64 there, Dan Shirley, a push.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh,
well, that was all right. He didn't.
And the caution flag is up again. Give him a chance to get squared around, turn around, and there goes number 64, Dan Shirley.
Well, I don't think that made any difference on the position of the cars. They were. Well, no.
So Trent Gustus now has moved into second place ahead of Terry Palmer, who was in second for the whole race.
And we're on lap 85. He got 15 laps to go, and he's in. Well, he'll never get first place. But unless you never know in this game, if something were to happen to Barry Powers, if he run out of gas or blew a tire or something like that, that would put Trent Gustis in a very, very fine shape. But he's still all right. He's in second, and that's good driving for that young lad.
And that not only, but this caution flag moves him about 2 car lengths right in behind.
That's right.
The leader, Barry Powers.
Yeah.
So it tightens things up a little bit.
Yes, all he'll have to do is hold his position. Don't let 44 pass him again, and he'll be right. Now they're getting ready.
Charlie's going to let him go again here.